I double dare you to say the title of this episode 5 times straight. Hello, welcome back to Asha Media TV. My name is Asha. For those of you that are new to my channel, this is where I like to watch and react and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So, welcome. In today's video, I am going to be watching episode 9 from the 3rd season of The Expanse, titled... Okay, I'm going to try again on this one because... Here we go. Intransigence. I really did try to say it like 5 times in a row. And total fail. Okay, intransigence. Yes, that's the name of the title. I hope I'm getting it right. But before I get to pressing play on this episode, let me just cover some basic stuff, especially if you're new to my channel, so just listen up for a little bit. Number 1, just in case you missed it in the title, this is a spoiler reaction with a spoiler review / takeaways that's coming up right at the end. So, spoilers ahead, you've been warned. And number 2, if you've come across other videos on my channel, older ones, where I was showing video clips and footage from the episode, I no longer provide those kinds of reactions here on YouTube. Instead, I offer a watch-along type of experience, so you should try to get access to the episode on your end while I have it on my end, and then we sync up together using my vocal and visual cues that I provide on the screen. And recently, I've provided extra features that are safe for YouTube and that might assist you in following along with me a lot easier than it was before. So to check it out, just skip ahead to the reaction portion and you'll see what I mean. Either way, I do offer an alternate version to my reaction to this episode with bonus content and extra perks. Details about that is in the description box below. And lastly, if you do decide to leave a comment, please start off your comment with no spoilers, followed by your non-spoiler comment. Otherwise, I'll likely skip over it and miss out on some wonderful stuff I know you want to share with me that's non-spoiler in nature. I've now covered all the basics with anybody new to my channel. Let's now get to watching this episode. So if you're ready to roll along with me, keep on watching. Timestamps are in the description box if you want to skip somewhere else. Either way, I'm ready to roll. Let's go for this intransigence episode. Hello again. Alright, so I'm going to give you a quick explainer as to how my watch-along process works. I'm streaming these episodes of The Expanse from Amazon Prime Video. I line up right at the beginning, and I don't skip the intro. I love the intro music. I tend to kind of zen out, even though I've been told so many times, pay attention, there are details. And anyways, if I pay attention, but most of the time the music just gets me. Okay, so you'll see a visual cue as well as getting my vocal cue when I'm going to press play, pause, or rewind. And I tend to pause for 3 reasons mainly. Number 1, buffering or lagging issues, which has not been a problem so far, which is good. Number 2, it's because I want to rewind back to somewhere in the scene, which happens here and there, most often than not with this show. But the 3rd reason, which is the most common one, especially as the season gets more intense, is to have a commentary moment, to pause. Now, I will let you know, sometimes it can be abrupt, where it's like, oh my God, I gotta pause. So I'm just letting you know to please anticipate that. I'm trying to kind of calm it down, but sometimes you can't because I don't want to get into the next scene. So just giving you a heads up of my behavior, the characteristics of me that you should expect and not be too taken aback from. Okay? You'll see a timer. You'll also see other stuff there that's YouTube safe that will help you watch along a lot easier than it was before, especially if you may not get access to the episode, but you're very familiar with the scenes, assuming you're one of the many Expanse fans that have watched these episodes multiple times. You'll know what I mean when you get there. So if it seems easy peasy, let's go ahead and watch this episode together. If not, just as a reminder, I do offer an alternate version to my reactions with bonus content, extra perks, free for absolutely a whole month for you to explore. Check it out. Details in the description box below. All right, let's go. All right, ready for intransigence? I really was trying to say it over and over again. Okay, so I'm at the beginning, lined up, ready to count down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Thank you to, you know who you are, um, who gave me like a very brief explainer of the intro differences up until this point. Thanks. I finally took note of it because of what you wrote. uh, what we got is what we get. That's a great t-shirt. I like t-shirt lines. I'm one of those people. I should open up my own shop. Oh no, things are gonna get very strained between her and Naomi now. Ooh, wow, look at that. Okay, I have to pause just to visually look at that. So I'm at 233. Huh. So it's already inside the ring, and the missile is right outside of it? About to enter it? Or are they both inside? All right, from my visual point of view, the Rossi's inside the ring. The missile is at the perimeter, like it hasn't really entered. Will it enter? Will it diffuse if it enters? Okay. It's a beautiful shot, though. Definitely going to screenshot that. Okay, counting down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, they're still alive. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, a bubble. That's what reminds me of. And he's just recording everything. God knows what else he's taking as footage. Where's it going? Yeah. Oh. Amos. It's a great way to piss him off. Yes. Keep smashing them. Just keep smashing them. Ooh. From who? The UN ship? Is that their prop? Huh? Holy shit. But they're in there with them. No. Yeah, they're both in limbo there. To unfuck this shit. I do believe him, even though I don't like him. Just tamping around to see what would happen kind of thing. Steven Straight's face right now is so perfect. I don't think he's going to be at your beck and call. If it is Miller. Triple Hazel pay. Melba. Coming from the person who killed him. I hope she has a conscience to do something to make it right in some small way. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we're in memory lane. This woman plays that kind of character perfectly. What is this? Wait, was that a hologram of the Razorback? Pause. 914. I'm gonna go back there. 10 seconds back. 20. Was it at this point? Let me just go 30 seconds. Oh, all right, a little too far back, but that's okay. That's all right. Never hurts to see it again. So I'm at 844, counting down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Some elitist party or something? Oh, okay, yeah. So Is that Mao's place? If the Razorback's all hologram there? Is she a spy for them? Ah, there's his voice. Oh, she knows them. Is that her sister? Or her mother? No, she doesn't look that old. Because he has more than one kid. He has a son and a daughter, right? So is that the sister? Yeah, that's her sister. Or, let's see. I want to see for sure. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so I gotta pause because I'm having a mind blowing experience here. So 1049. This changes the whole context, and I know many of you are just like, yeah, Asha, here's one unraveling. Okay. And who was it that said that he did favor this sister, Melba? Or was it Julie that he favored? Or was it the son that he favored? I can't remember right now. He favored one of them. So, okay, now that I know this is Julie's sister, she's exacting revenge on the UN then. Or everybody. Because her dad's in prison, Julie's dead. So, I'm going to say it's the UN and the Belters. And maybe just all of them, because... No, it can't be the UN, because she's an Earther. So the Belters and Mars. I don't know. Maybe she's just getting revenge. She's like, fuck the whole system. Alright, but now this is kind of cool to know. Okay, this changes the context of Melba and her motivations, which I hope will be a bit more clear for me later on. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. But that rich chick, the one who's talkative, doesn't even recognize her. Well, she's not in her vicinity. Just when I need her. Ah, that's a good way to take it from there. He's serious too. That's what's scary. Is he's dead fucking serious. Ooh. What does that mean? Was it trying to get in and it can't get in? Whatever, yeah. Yeah. Shizen, that's how you say it? Shizen. Is that a belter probe or whose probe is that? Hmm. It's a good thing you're paying attention to all that. Hmm. I love the way he talks. Hmm. He's still a little suspect for me. I still don't trust him. Hmm. You're the quickest one to rush into it and convincing her. That's exactly what I was kind of thinking. Hmm. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's like your people, but your own personal principles. It's hard. was taking a dump or something. Yeah. Uh, that's a no. I didn't expect it like that. Was that improvised? Oh, whoa, he's still at this? I'm not going to deny I'm not contesting this. Bye bye. I think that's a more most humane way to go about that. What's going to happen to them there? Well, here's her chance to go home and see her family. Hmm? Why am I not surprised? Aging debutante. Yeah, it's worth possibly losing your family and your marriage. Okay. In a nutshell. Yeah. I can't blame her. I understand. But at what cost, right? So it's more against Holden, it seems. Feel bad now? Eesh. Here comes the guilt. Feel it. Oh. Hmm. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be trial and error the whole damn time. I was being gentle. No, don't do that. No, no. You don't know that. Uh, yeah, I don't agree with that. Ugh, I understand why, but I don't know. Maybe plot wise, it just seems too easy to do that, you know? Come on, there must be some other drama that'll jump in. It's cool. It's like a soundtrack to her speech. It's not really phasing Naomi, though. Honestly, I was ready to beat my chest with them, but too much audio problems for me already as it is with recording. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Let's hope they all make it in alive. Uh huh. All right, let me just pause right at this moment. So I'm at 3145. That did not sit well with me with that the black guy where he, I guess they're considering what he's doing deserting his position, but it's like it's his choice at the end, and then they tasered him for it. Anyways, explain that to me because I felt that was very wrong. And Anna, I'm really disappointed in Anna, even though I understand this is obviously a character that's going to have some meaning for the show. But it's just how quick she doesn't even think for a second how much, like, I don't know. It just bothers me that Anna is very, like, this is a miracle and she's been reminded she's married, she has a child. This priest is now saying pretty much what I'm thinking Anna should at least have qualms with. All right, just wanted to kind of say my piece on that. It's just odd for someone, I don't know. I just feel there should be more of a conflict within her. Family, miracle. Okay, let's get going. All right, so I'm at 3145, counting down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. You go through. Uh-huh. Okay. If I was her wife, I'd divorce her immediately. I'm JP Meow's daughter. I'm gonna ruin shit for Holden. I don't know. For everybody. Sweet ass house, though. Wow. I guess she was not the favored one like I thought. Daddy issues. Okay. Oh boy. Who doesn't have them? Mm-mm. Hmm. Oh, wow. It really is daddy issues. So she's after Holden. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out for her. I'm calling it now. I think she's going to die. She's going to die trying. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here with Noami. I guess that was obvious. Until she finds a reason to leave them, and then. Yeah. She's not gonna let you go, I don't think. Is she? I would never take her back, though. I'd be like, this is final goodbye. Yo, Noami, man, she's wishy-washy. I don't mean to be judgy. It's just, it is a little kind of like bouncing, you know? Now you show up. What? Okay, gibberish. I was like, should I rewind that? No. So, because they're in the ring, it's like the Wi-Fi signal is at its strongest or something. For good this time? I love you, Naomi, but you gotta work shit out. Okay, so he's gonna explore that part of the ring? All right. Yeah, lots of questions that I know will be answered eventually, but plenty of takeaways coming up. Well, I can't deny that this is a very straightforward episode with not too much action all over the place, but a lot of plot forwarding and plot rewinding, so to speak, with flashbacks. That definitely made my day for sure. So takeaway number one for sure is now I know who Melba is. She is the daughter of Jules Pierre Mao, which was definitely kind of a shock. I thought for sure she was gonna be some kind of like belter, like some underground belter with an issue with maybe everybody. That's kind of like what I was thinking. I was like, watch, it's gonna be that. But I'm glad to see that's not the case. In fact, now it makes more sense that she would be Mao's daughter avenging her father's situation. And so what I think I've interpreted, and of course, let me know if it's right interpretation, is that she's out to pretty much destroy Holden. And however she needs to go about it, she's going to do it to please her father. Now, if you did watch my reaction, I was poking a bit of fun at Melba in terms of, having some daddy issues. And really, at the end of the day, she's just trying to prove to her father that she's worthy. And I love that that is written into this story because it is a very human thing to do. Like I said in my reaction, who doesn't have their issues with their parents? And I'm going to make the bold assumption, because I'm not really sure, and please correct me, of course. I'm assuming Melba is a middle child, and he has a son. So I'm going to say the son's the oldest, Melba's the middle, and Julie's the youngest, right? And so I'm just speaking from a personal perspective here. Don't take it too much when it comes to the show. I'm just saying that I like the psychology that they're probably introducing with Melba, with her being a middle child. If you look up, just Psych 101 on the dynamics of eldest children versus youngest children and middle children who tend to want to please their parents the most or try to get attention from their parents. It's a whole thing. I'm not a psychologist to really dive into it, but what I'm trying to get at is I like that part of the psychology that I think they're trying to reflect in this character of Melba. If I'm completely off or just completely misunderstanding the thing, I have no doubt that many of you will be happy to comment about that. But from my perspective, what I'm trying to express out to you is I like how it's really just as simple as a person trying to please or prove themselves to their parent. It's really just a very human thing to do. And so I like that that's Melba's motivation that I'm interpreting from this episode. Yeah, that's that. Now, the second takeaway from this episode that really hit home for me on an emotional point, and it's not to ruffle anyone's feathers when it comes to perhaps your definition of loyalty, your definition of marriage or what thereof. I'm just speaking for myself, for my own life experiences and stuff, and that is the situation with Anna and how I just feel this aversion to her quick decision to be like, I gotta be a part of this miracle, this is my first miracle of a lifetime. Oh, right, I'm married and I have a wife and a kid waiting for me. Okay, let me just leave them a message they'll likely get if I enter the ring safe and sound. I don't know, maybe it's the execution of the way it was done in the show or the actress and her performance. Either way, it angered me. It really, really, really bothered me that Anna would make such a sudden decision. And then she has the priest who literally reflected what I was hoping she would actually have in terms of qualms or conflict within herself. And that is realizing maybe this is not, I wouldn't say God's work, because I don't agree with him on that part. It's just that the fact that he had reservations and he had somewhat of an enlightenment, maybe personal epiphany, that what's important to him is his family and he's going to go back to that. Either way, what I was hoping to see is that Anna would have more of a conflict within herself than just like, oh, well, I'm on board to this miracle, whoopity-doo, So maybe I'm overreacting, but either way, I didn't like it. And so that's definitely a takeaway for me because it really disappointed me and surprised me that the character of Anna would just be so quick to dismiss her family and not have more of an internal conflict that I would have preferred as a viewing audience member to see more fleshed out in this episode. And my last memorable takeaway is definitely Naomi leaving the Belters. Now, I easily could say it's Miller coming back, with a stronger signal to communicate with Holden, but I think that's more of a given, obviously, and there's more to come with that, so I'm not going to put that as a top takeaway, because believe it or not, it didn't impact me as much as the situation with Naomi. And if you watch my reaction, I was kind of alarmed by the fact that Naomi was just so quick to turn around and be like, okay, peace out, OPA, you guys aren't what I thought you were. And although I understand it was a conflict of her ideals versus the OPA's mantra and where they're going, and of course, as she said to Ashford, you're willing to kill innocent people at the expense of your ideals. And so I understand for her, it was like, okay, you know what? She made a mistake, and now she realizes her real family, who she belongs to, is the Roci crew. But as I was kind of expressing during moments in my reaction, I also feel like that's Naomi being a bit wishy-washy, and perhaps that's kind of her flaw that they're maybe highlighting in this episode, that Naomi tends to change her mind a lot or find a reason to escape or run away from something when things maybe get too difficult rather than to see it through. So clarify for me, was I seeing somewhat of a character revelation of Naomi in terms of like this is just a weakness she has and they're just now really highlighting it? Or is it really a character development? Is it really just a shift in her mentality that I should appreciate? You let me know. But either way, I know for myself, it kind of was like, I love you, girl, but you got to work that out. You got to work out the sense of loyalty and disloyalty that you kind of have up and go here and there. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading it, but it is what it is as I've seen it on my first watch of this episode. There you have it. That is my reaction and takeaways from episode 9 of the 3rd season of The Expanse. Looking forward, of course, to episode 10. What's going to happen with Miller and Holden? Are we going to see Miller every single episode till the end? Now, in terms of the proto, while they're in the ring, what are the rules? Are there rules that will be established, you know? And Melba, is she going to get her vengeance? Will she meet up with Holden and try to hurt him? Or will she die trying, as I'm predicting? I'm totally predicting that Melba is going to die trying to please her daddy. It just seems like the best tragic story ever. Or she might succeed in some crazy way. I don't know. Either way, I feel that she's going to suffer some consequences for sure, trying to not only please her father and take out vengeance on his behalf, but along the way, when she's going all super soldier at times, she may make a crucial mistake. One thing's for sure, it seems clear that I was kind of right from my last reaction, that somewhere the narrative is going between her and Anna. Maybe Anna's going to find out her real identity and talk her out of vengeance against Holden. Maybe not. I can't wait to see that either way. In any case, if you enjoyed this video, the best way that you can show me is by following those prompts that you see there at the bottom right of your screen. I know you see it. I know you see them. Just follow. Just follow. Thank you so much for watching, and until episode 10, I'm Asha, tuning out. Peace. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.